It's day 6 of week 4 of the Back to Fitness programme. Would you believe it's almost a month since we started out on this odyssey? I'm sure your body has really changed, even though you might not feel all that different. What we've been doing is laying the foundations, and really your body will have adapted quite considerably behind the scenes. So stick with it and you'll be feeling really good. Okay, so yesterday we had the second of our 30-minute walk-jog sessions, and I'm sure you managed that just fine. Tomorrow we've got our last workout of the day, of the week rather, which is another of the 30-minute walk-jog sessions. Today we're in between and we get a bit of recovery by doing strength and flexibility. We've got 3 exercises for you today. None of which are new to you, so that should be fine. 2 of them are really easy to do and one is a little bit more complex. For the first exercise, we're going to need our exercise or yoga mat. We're going to sit on that with our legs out in front of us, and we're going to take either a piece of rope or a bath towel, or best of all a resistance band. And if you don't have resistance bands, I think it's something that's very worth investing. They're really very inexpensive, and you get a packet of 3 or 6 typically at a time. You get them easily from Amazon or eBay or any sports shop. We're going to take the band or the towel or rope and hook it over our left foot, just at the ball of the foot. Now we're going to press our knee down into the exercise mat. You should know this bit by now. We use only the leg muscles to push the knee down. We're not using our hands at all. From there we're going to pull back on the band or the towel so that our toes are pulled towards us. We'll hold it there for a second or 2. Then using our foot we're going to push away from us. So all the time our foot is pivoting round about our ankle, like that. So we push it away, hold it for a few seconds, then pull back on the band again, hold for a few seconds, then push against it, hold it for a few seconds, and continue. So I think we should be okay to do that 20 times on the left foot, then we'll switch over and do it 20 times on the right foot. Although that's quite straightforward, if you do need a reminder about exactly what you're meant to be doing, then I'll put a card up here so that you can link to the full video and get all the information that you need. The second exercise we're going to do is the one that's a bit more complicated. We're going to need a dining chair or something similar, something that's reasonably high and firm. You can use a sofa or an easy chair, but really they tend to be a bit on the softer side. So try if you can to get something like a dining chair. This one goes back to day 6 of week 1, and again we'll put a card up here that links over to the video for that one, and you can get full information from there. So this is the one where we're going to take our knee and put our knee onto the mat just in front of the chair, and we're going to put the top part of our foot, so that's the lower part, we're going to hook that over the seat of the chair. And we're going to pull our knee back until we just start to feel the tension being taken up. So just at the point where you're starting to feel the tension. From this point we're going to sit down so our bottom goes down towards our heel, and hold there just for a second or 2 and then sit back up again. Again, the tension, it should be just when you feel the tension getting to just a little bit more than is comfortable, and it should be very slow, so we're not going to bounce ourselves down into making sure that our bottom touches our heel. That's the way that we can get some injuries. We're just going to take it easily, ease ourselves down till we feel the tension, and then just a little bit more than is comfortable. Hold for a few seconds and then sit back up again. Rest for a couple of seconds and then back down again till we get that tension a little bit more than is comfortable, and up we come again. We're going to repeat that 10 times on our left side, then switch over to our right and do it 10 times on the right side as well. The last exercise is again one of the easy ones, and this goes to day 1 of week 3. So we have our exercise, our yoga mat down on the floor. We're going to kneel on the mat with our hands out on the floor in front of us. So if you like, we're in an all fours position. Now we're going to be raising our tummy so that our midriff takes up an arch. In fact, we're going to have an arch all the way from our hands over our back down to where our knee is resting on the mat. But we're not using our hands or arms to do the raising, and we're not using our knees or legs to do the raising at all. What we're doing is we're engaging the glute muscles, that's the ones in our bottoms, and we're using our bottom and tensing up our middle round about your tummy and lifting ourselves up from there. So we're not pushing ourselves off the floor, we're using our middle, our core, to lift ourselves up. Again, hold that for 5 to 10 seconds, then relax. Hold or relax for a few seconds, and then up you go again. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds and relax again. We'll do that 10 times. So that completes our first set. So a set is flexing your ankle 20 times on the left, then 20 times on the right. Then we're going to get up against our dining chair and we're going to stretch our quads 10 times on our left and 10 times on the right. And lastly, we're going to get down on the mat on all fours and we're going to pull ourselves up into an arched position 10 times. So you'll know by now that because we're getting a bit stronger, we're not just doing these exercises once. We're going to make a set, as I said, and we're going to repeat that set. So for now, we're going to repeat it only once, so we're doing the set twice. So that would be fantastic. Okay, so I think that's a good one today. It's a good mixture of flexibility and strength exercises, and it will give you a good all-round toning. So that only leaves tomorrow, a 30-minute walk-jog session. You're absolutely ready for this, and it'll be a doddle if you like. Okay, so enjoy today's session and we'll see you again tomorrow.